Hi guys, welcome back to L.J.W Reactions. I'm Victoria. I'm back with a Burr Nia video. So in this video, they're arguing over Patrice O'Neil, I guess, stand-up comedy. I'm not quite sure what it's about, but quite keen to see what it's all about. So without further ado, let's just watch.
Alright, so I got in this hilarious argument one day. Like, Patrice, when he used to just get sick of white people, would, he just would stop coming down to the club for a little bit. And then sometimes he would call me up and vent.
About white people?
No, he would vent at me representing white people.
Oh, right, I see.
So
I see.
one time, I'm sitting at home, just being white, hanging out, having a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Phone fucking rings. I pick it up. I'm like, hello. And he just goes, Bill. He goes, what do white people do?
What?
So he didn't even say hello. I go, what do you mean? He goes, what do you do?
Eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? I'm joking.
I was like, did you just get pulled over by a cop? Like, where's this coming from? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do we do? Like, what? He's like, what do you do?
Like, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah, he's like, black people, we do this, we do that. What do you guys do?
Oh, right.
You're going.
That's hilarious.
Like you say, yeah. But the thing about it is,
how did you answer him?
I fucking answered him like, I go, what do you mean? What do we do? You just don't recognize. Our shit is mainstream. It's like hiding in plain sight, so you don't see it. So you don't think that there's any sort of culture or anything. Like, what do we do?
Oh.
You look at skateboarding, okay? That came from surfing, when the fucking waves weren't there. Next thing you know, skateboarding and totally evolved into what that is.
Wasn't that something that, like, Polynesian people were doing?
Stock car racing.
Wait.
I'm not going to sit here and have you try to tell me that white people didn't come up with anything. You fucking all the fucking time. Didn't the fucking Eskimos invent ketchup? Shut up.
But I don't know. Like,
Skateboarding? Polynesians came up with skateboarding?
No, but skateboarding...
I saw a documentary of Dogtown and Sea Boys in a fucking empty swimming pool in Santa Monica.
But I thought skateboarding came from surfing, and then
This is
surfing come from
this...
Polynesian people? I don't know. I could be wrong.
You thought what?
Didn't surfing come from, like, indigenous people?
No,
like,
I'm talking about skateboarding.
I know, but that skateboarding
like
came
the origin.
from surfing. It was sort of derived of that culture. Right. So I'm saying, but didn't surfing come from...
So you're saying white people don't get credit for skateboard?
I didn't say that. I was just asking...
In her defense, she did it.
With a thing that inspired skateboarding. I'm just wondering. I'm not... What?
This is like literally... Then this becomes the argument I ended up having with Patrice. All right, stock car racing. Stock car racing.
Okay.
That came out of moonshining.
What is that? Stock car racing.
Basically, back during Prohibition, when alcohol was fucking illegal.
Right.
What you would do is if you were fucking bringing illegal booze, moonshine,
right,
cross state lines and all that type of shit, you wanted a fast car, but you didn't want it to look fast.
Okay.
So what you did was it looked like a stock car you got from Detroit. That just looks like a Chevy. That looks like a Ford. But underneath the fucking hood, you souped the fucking thing up, and you were able to outrun the cops. And the cops didn't have fucking radios back then.
Okay.
So these guys that
History.
did this shit, all right, would talk shit about how my car's faster than your car. No, it isn't. Blah 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 blah. So they started racing, and that started stock car racing. That's a cultural fucking thing.
Okay.
So then it's on fucking TV. So I started listing all of that shit. And he was actually going, he said, I think at one point he said, good answer. That's what he said. And I just, fuck you, I'm not asking for your approval. This fucking conversation is annoying.
Is stock car racing like something that's very important to people? Like, is it like a big deal? I don't know.
No,
you're already looking at me.
Because I know what you're going to do.
I came out wrong. Right. I think I came out
No, I think he's just saying it originated.
And then everything in music is somehow going to go back to the fucking blues, like Beethoven heard the fucking blues and the fucking Irish music and all that. Like, what's the action? And now they'll be like, oh, it all came from the pyramids and black people. How would you know that? How would you know that? Because you went to I'mRight.com and you fucking read shit that said you guys did it? Like, that is the dumbest shit. Like, that whole fucking credit thing is so fucking stupid.
But Egyptians are in Africa, so that's African, so that's black people.
I know. No, they're not.
Aren't they?
They're African.
Yeah, so that's my point.
Yeah.
So we're
So
on
like
the
when
same
you
page.
see an Egyptian guy,
Right.
you think that guy looks like you.
If it's not, that's
I don't know.
not
I
that's
feel like
not
some of
it.
them are really
All right,
light
so
skinned.
I'm French, German, and Irish.
You're French?
So yeah, I have a little bit of French, but I'm mostly German,
Really?
Irish. Let me finish.
Oh.
So I'm European.
Uh-huh.
So me and Italians, yeah, we're on the same fucking page. So Ferrari, yeah, that was us. Us pasty freckle guys, we did that shit. Give me a fucking break.
No, you guys invented like vodka and stuff like that. Right?
No.
No? Irish? Russians, sorry.
I
Whiskey?
don't know the history of any of that
Whiskey?
shit. I
Is more
didn't want
of
to
a-
get. I didn't want to get into this fucking thing.
It's more
No, I get Bill. It's like he didn't want to get into the nitty gritty. He just wanted to just
What's
gist.
the other ones? Bourbon? No, is that an
Scotch,
American thing?
bourbon. Well, Scotch.
Yeah, there you
Scotch
go.
is from Scotland. Bourbon's from Kentucky.
Oh, is it?
Whiskey was.
But Egypt is
now,
in Africa.
but now it's
is,
from
I think
everywhere.
was Naz's point. Was that a true thing that
Yeah,
he
but
said?
Africa is a fucking continent.
Yeah, and Egypt is
not a
in
race.
that
True.
Well, yeah.
There you go. So, like, can Irish people take credit for shit that happens in Romania? Because they're all European?
I feel
No.
like there's a reason why this is different, but I don't know why. I'm not going to answer that.
The lovely
But
Nia.
I feel like
Can I fucking have that written on a t-shirt? please?
like an Egyptian person,
What the fuck
would
kind
they
of answer is
necessarily
that?
say I'm African, or would they say I'm Egyptian? They would probably say I'm Egyptian.
Yeah,
But I
Egyptian.
don't know enough about. All I know is that all the shit is in Africa. So
Have you met anybody over in Europe saying I'm European?
Yeah, that's to be honest. I never say I'm African. I just always say yeah, I'm just
Swiss.
Nigerian.
This is like a toxic. This always becomes.
Oh,
a toxic
it depends
conversation.
actually. Have I ever said that?
No, I'm talking about you and me. I'm
Maybe.
just saying it because I don't want to stir up everybody because it's very
Too
easily.
late. Yeah.
It can go off the rails and it becomes
Yeah.
this big fucking race. You're a fucking racist and all this type of
Yeah.
shit.
Resist the urge to read too much into this, people.
Anyways, I'm just.
So stock cars is a
I was
big
trying- I
accomplishment
was
for
trying-
white people, is what you were saying.
No. I'm not saying it's big. Wow.
She's actually taking the piss.
What I hate about this conversation.
She's taking the piss.
I know. It's you
Is
feel like you
that
can't come
I
back.
can't say
in the
anything.
same-
I can't
I
fucking say
know.
anything. If I
You
say
feel like you
anything,
can't come back and say
that's
anything.
true though. If
And
I
it
say
goes too
anything,
far.
then all of a sudden it's this, and this. There's a whole bunch of shit that I'm leaving off.
Wait, is this what interracial marriage is like?
Okay, what do? We fucking pretend to go to the moon. That's what we do. The space shuttle. That's the shit where you just see it on TV. That's some shit that we did. I mean, that's kind of a cool.
No, it's amazing.
I
but,
know
like,
the astronauts
also-
weren't rapping. They didn't have their spacesuits hanging off their asses. I know that. The kids didn't want, but the
They weren't
kids,
the coolest.
but the kids still wanted to do it. Get the
That's
fuck out of here.
hilarious.
Fucking
It's
around.
any motherfucker out there. Give me a
Fucking
break.
around with you. I'm just getting your goat because I see you wanting to leap out of your skin right now. No,
Can I say
space
something? Can I
travel
say
is
something
very
right now?
interesting, but like,
I
what?
fucking hate when you do that.
What?
My brother used to do that.
Do what?
You just say shit to get me going. I'm being
It's
honest
funny.
with you, and I'm saying what I'm feeling. Don't just be saying. You think I
Aw,
can't say some shit to
Bill.
get you going?
I know you can. You do all the time. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mocked stock car racing. That wasn't nice.
Yeah, the thing, you know what's fucking one of the greatest things about stock car racing?
Okay.
What?
What's going on, the level of intellect in the pit versus across the racetrack sitting in the stands. That's why I love
Snooze fast.
And is that why people think that you're elitist or something?
No, because you got these guys like what the fuck they have to do. Because it's so regulated now, just to try to squeeze it in a fucking hundredth of a second to try
Yeah.
and win this fucking race. The level of science, physics, and all that shit that's involved. That these guys, the fucking egghead shit that's going on in there, and
Yeah.
then right across the track, it's just fucking. I don't know. I went to the Indianapolis 500.
I guess I can't relate.
went to drag
I've never really
racing.
been into
You know,
racing in
between
cars,
races, they pull the whole fucking engine out and rebuild the whole goddamn thing in between races.
but
There's a whole
my
team of
family,
guys.
some
Why?
people in my family are.
I don't know why, because it matters that much. Everything has to be brand new.
Okay.
Like that cool song you guys made up, right?
You guys.
Everything. Sorry. Everything has to be fucking brand because if it isn't a brand new fucking engine, The amount of money that could cost you, that split second it cost you, was a different, like 6 figures
Wait
amount
a minute,
of money.
wait a minute. That's what they're doing when they stop and all the guys run over and they're
No,
like,
no, in drag racing.
They're changing the engine. I thought they were just like
No,
putting
no,
a
no,
little
no,
more
no,
air
no,
in the
no,
tires
no.
and like wiping off the windshield.
No, I'm not talking. I'm
Put
sorry.
some oil in.
That's what I was
maybe.
literally thinking.
No, in that type of racing.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
That's right.
Is that what
They
I'm talking about?
hang one of those little air fresheners from the rearview mirror.
Right.
No, I'm talking about in drag racing.
What's the difference? Is that when they do the donuts?
Tires, then they got the parachute comes out in the back.
Oh,
Probably
right.
figured out to do that.
Right,
Trying
okay.
to see around it.
Why do they have a parachute though? Don't they have brakes?
They do, but it's going 300 miles an hour.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and
That's
they don't have
fast.
flaps to put it down, and you can't reverse the engine like a plane.
I see.
And they're landing faster than a fucking 747, but it doesn't weigh as
What's
much.
a
but it doesn't-
747?
that's
I
fucking
do.
Physics.
Okay.
And it's also probably, if they stop quicker, they don't have to fucking make as big of a track, and that saves the guy who owns the track money. All of this shit. All of this fucking nerdy
Physics.
egghead shit. All right?
Okay. So
This is what white people do. They get on a fucking they get on a dirt bike, and they figure out how to go off a ramp and flip in the air 2 times over, and they land into foam, and they figure out how to do that. And then
Yeah.
they try to land. Yeah, we're
Just
bored.
playing their lives,
Fucking bored.
playing with their
White people
lives.
Gangs again. Like you notice, like white people
I thought we weren't
in
gonna
the
get into all this.
20s, in the 20s.
I'm joking, guys. I'm sitting here, someone who willingly jumped out of a plane just to feel something. So yeah, I risk my life as well for that adrenaline rush. But no, that was hilarious. Nia is so funny. She just knows how to get under his skin. And Bill, as hilarious as ever. But yeah, let me know what you thought about that. I hope no one got offended by that. So sometimes I get a bit apprehensive about, reacting to certain things that are sort of like race baity kind of, but I don't take things too seriously around here. It is a reaction just for the lols. I hope you don't take any of this too seriously. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.